to Zippy's lot. Now today I'm doing some planting, so we've got some chili plants to put in, so I'm just going to do the last one now. Altogether we got 4, so I'm just going to dig the hole in the greenhouse. These are going to be in the greenhouse, so dig nice and deep. And the whole idea when you put in your plant is to actually try and keep as much of the earth that's around it, it's been growing in, protected. So if you can get it like that, that's ideal. Try not to drop the pot plant on the one you've already planted, because that's a bit devastating. And in it goes, nice and firm into the ground, and bring all the nice growing compost around it, so haven't really disturbed it at all. Put in your plug, and there we have it, one more chili plant. Right, I've just watered in the chili plants and obviously watered the greenhouse because it is quite hot. Even though it's windy today, it's quite hot and warm in here, so keep them nice and moist. I've also, while we're in the greenhouse, let me tell you what else I've done. I've put in some more dwarf beans, I've put in some more peas. Our little cabbage are growing really well, so that's good. But I've also planted some flowers now. So we've got delphiniums, we've got sweet peas, and at the very end, not a flower obviously, unless it goes to seed, but I've got some lettuce. And these have only just been put in, so not showing at the moment. The last of the pea plants, so again just taking out as best I can from the little plug and putting it into the ground, putting it in there nice and firmly, and as you'll see I've done all the tie-in so it's got something to grasp onto as it starts to grow. So hopefully those little peas will survive the mice and the slugs and the snails. Right, on Saturday when I came down, I was very busy penning up the courgette plants to keep them under control, so they're nice and limited now to where they can go. And also at the same time, just a bit further back, I've done the pen and the nursery ready for the sweet corn to go in later this week. Right, some of you may have seen this in my videos previously. It's camouflage. Yes, I can hide in the garden when I want to, and if I'm being searched out, I go under here and nobody can see me. So it's an absolute joy to have my cup of tea and my picnic there. However, when it's really sunny, this is what I can reveal to you. It's a picnic table. And when it's lovely weather, this is the place to come and have the picnic. In episode 4 of Zippy's Lot, I showed you the good old cherry tree, and it was just starting to blossom. If we have a look now, over the past 3-4 days, look how the blossom has come out. It's absolutely gorgeous. The broad bean plants, I'm pleased to say, are doing really well, and the coffee powder that I've put round them to protect them at the moment have done the trick. As some of you all know, I recently had a birthday, and I was lucky enough on my birthday to get some money to buy a very special little thing that I've always wanted, and here it is. It's my wheelie trolley for the garden, and the special feature of it, if you pull this, it'll tip up. So I'd like to introduce you to Zippy's wheelie. That's all for today's episode, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it, so you know what I'm going to say. Keep digging.
Good afternoon. Here we are at the Zippy's Lot production studios. and I've been asking you this week for your pictures from your garden. We've seen you've been so busy, so here we are following a few pictures of your gardens from your homes. And stay tuned, because at the end of this there is a very, very special weather report.
These are the pots waiting to be filled with bedding plants. Now we've got dwarf beans coming up, and we've got runner beans coming on, and that's the strawberries. They're up here because we can't go down the allotment at the moment. We move over.
Hello. Now, you may wonder why I'm stood here in my lounge. I've just had an email from the Met Office. Unfortunately, because of the lockdown, they can't get any maps or any weather to you. So I'm doing it on their behalf. I have got a map here, but unfortunately, as you will see, there are no symbols to help us with rain, sun, lightning, thunder. So I'm going to improvise with my little tickling stick. Okay, here we go. So watch the pointer, that's very important. Right, today has been very overcast, both inside and outside the house, particularly in this little area here. The temperature has been slightly lower than we have been used to over the past few weeks. We had some very welcome rain yesterday, which was really lovely for our gardens, and in particular Zippy's lot, which was wonderful. However, what you're wondering is, what's the weather going to do over the next week? Well, here we go, pay attention. Now, starting with tomorrow, that is going to be cloudy, possibly with some specks of rain in the east, well, one of these areas, and the west, which is the other opposite of the east. So that's where we're going to be having some cloud. We're also going to be having some specks of rain with possibly some sun, and maybe a little bit of heat if we're very lucky. A colder night though, so watch out for Jack Frost, because Jack Frost is very dangerous for our little baby plants. So make sure you cover them up if you need to. The rest of the week in most of these areas here will be changeable in the north and the south, those I am sure of, and also possibly some chilly nights in the east, possibly there, or in the west, which is possibly there, or it could be the other way around. Anyway, what I've got to say is by the end of the week it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be sunny, bright and lovely throughout Devon. Thank you and goodbye.